Hi, I'm Katie. Welcome back to my channel. And if you missed the last episode, I like to talk a lot about tea and drink a lot of tea. Lots of tea. So today's episode is going to be based off of the Tea Together Tuesday questions. And if you don't know what that is, Tea Together Tuesday was created by Jan over on Teas with Jan and Kimberly on Tea as a Witch blog. And they came together and created this idea of bringing the tea community together one day a week to answer all the same questions so we can kind of get to know each other better and compare answers, learn new things about each other and new things about tea. So it's really cool. It's one of my goals this year to really keep up with this and answer them. So I wanted to do a video version for this answer because I wanted to explore more, be able to talk more into each of the teas. So today's question is, what are your current top 3 teas in your stash? And this is a very hard question for me because it's really hard for me to pick favorites. So yeah, it's struggle. So I landed on 3 that I've just really enjoyed lately, and I added in a 4th for my favorite herbal at the moment. And yeah, I may throw in some other names. Okay, so top 3 teas in the stash. But first I'm going to tell you about what I'm drinking currently. This is Baltimore Breakfast from White Tea Co. It's just a very nice, essential, smooth breakfast blend tea. I'm having it with cream or milk and sugar because that's kind of how they recommend, and it's really nice with milk and sugar. I didn't really love it without, but then I tried it with, and it's quite lovely. So yeah, so most of my selections are from smaller businesses. I do try to support as many small businesses as I can because I just hear stories from the owners and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to support you. So White Tea Co. is a small business in Maryland. But yeah, so for my first tea, this is probably my top favorite tea right now because it is so good. This is Pistachio Pu'er from Churchill's Fine Tea. They are a smaller company out of Cincinnati, Ohio. And this tea is so good. It's got that earthy pu'er base, setting this great stage for whole pistachios and peony flowers, and it tastes like roasted pistachios. This is, like, I could drink it every day, but this is really like my treat tea when I really need a good tea, when I'm having a bad day, or when I need something really good. This is my go-to, and I'm almost out, so I need to get more. But this tea is so good, and I recommend it a lot. And I do know that most people are like, ooh, pistachio pu'er, that sounds really interesting. So yeah, Churchill's Fine Tea, I'll link it down below. Go get some of that. So my second tea is from Happy Turtle Tea. It's the Wibbly Wobbly Timey Wimey. It's one of their newer blends, and it's on the Doctor Who fandom. Happy Turtle Tea is basically a one-woman operation, and she does a bunch of really cool fandom blends. So she has several Doctor Who blends. This one is so good because it's a white tea base, and then it's got cranberries and apples and cinnamon and hibiscus and rose, and it's so good. But then it's got this watermelon. It's got watermelon flavoring, and that part kind of threw me a bit because I don't like watermelon. But the watermelon in this, I think what it does is enhance the cranberry because you don't taste watermelon, you just taste really good cranberry. So I got this in December, and it was just perfect for holiday season tea. It's just this cinnamony apple cranberry. It's very, very awesome. And for a tea with apples in it, this has big, huge chunks of apples, so you taste apple. It's not just in there for sweetening. So yeah, this is really good. She's got a lot of awesome stuff. Yeah, so I'll stop myself before I recommend every tea. Alright, and the third tea is Four Seasons Oolong from Mountain's Dream Teas. This I tried a sample of in my Tea Thoughts Countdown box, and I had to order more. I really love lightly oxidized oolongs, and this one it's beautiful. Like this gorgeous, just even, light, smooth, calming. It's really, really good. So yeah, I had to get more of this. I probably would have gotten even more if I hadn't decided to try a bunch of other ones. But yeah, this is a small business out of Taiwan, and they mainly focus on oolongs, but they have some pu'ers and blacks and greens and stuff as well. But yeah, their oolongs, very, very nice. But yeah, the Four Seasons is definitely my favorite currently. It's really, this is a spring, no. This one's a winter, actually. I had a spring picked one, so we'll see how this one is. Because I drank all the spring one. Okay. So those are my top 3 teas. So now I'm going to go for my current top herbal. Though I do really love just some basic herbals like peppermint and chamomile. But this is for more of my special treat herbal. And it's a combo of 2 different teas because I like to combo my herbals. So it starts off with the cocoa shell tea from Happy Lucky's Tea House. And they are a small company. But they have this cocoa shell tea. And it is so good. It tastes like just this dark chocolate amazingness. But you do have to use like 2 scoops to really get a good flavor out of that. It's a nice light alternative to hot chocolate. So if you don't want to be like super weighed down, this is the way to go. Or you throw milk and sugar in there and you'd make it into hot chocolate. But what really makes it sing is if you combine it with Adagio Tea's Honeybush Banana Nut, and you get a chocolate banana nut bread. And like both of these teas by themselves are good. Together, it's just this rich, gorgeous tea that I usually put brown sugar in. And yeah, it's so good and decadent, and I'm obsessed with this combo. I had to like limit myself because I was running out of banana nut. So there is my top herbal at the moment. So I will link companies down below if you want to check any of these out. I do want to let you all know that I will be filming and starting to post my February Tea Thoughts Countdown box. And I will start posting that on the 8th, I believe. I think it's the 8th. And I'm planning to have a live broadcast tea party for my birthday, my 30th birthday. I'm going to do that on President's Day because I figure that's going to be when most people are off. My birthday is Tuesday. But yeah, so I hope several of you can join me for that. I think it's going to be really fun. I'm going to be baking up all sorts of goodies and drinking lots of tea and possibly doing more than one broadcast because I think I'm going to do a more British style tea and then a more Chinese style tea. We'll see what really happens. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you with my next video. Bye.